Strategic Marketing in PPPs, Urban Rail Infrastructure. Joining us on stage is Professor at the Bajaj Institute of Management and Research. Please put your hands together for Dr. Surabhi Singh.
Glad to be here, and once Mr. Abhijit says something, then we become spellbound, honestly speaking, because he always come with a lot of data, and actually he is working also at the ground level to definitely. But yes, being from academia, I have certain recommendations I always make when I come, with of course with the support of Mr. Vinod and Miss Mamta. I always come every year just to present certain recommendation from my academia side. So I am Dr. Surabhi Singh. I am basically taking up the issue of triple P. So basically triple P is all about public and private partnership. Everybody knows. Now what exactly is the benefit of public and private partnership? As we know that we are already moving towards a growth level, as Mr. Abhijit also quoted. So we are actually expanding our country to the level where we can actually become the global power, superpower in the world. So I really would like to urge about PPP, because basically public and private partnership allows us to have a kind of a understanding that a lot of services and rail infrastructure, lot of components of the rail infrastructure, they actually require to have a lot of investment from the private partners. Now again, it depends, a lot of meticulous planning has to be done, that what type of private partnership are we actually collaborating with. That's also a very important component. So basically the urban rail projects, again one of the part of the PPP, then public-private partnerships, and of course certain stakeholder competition and the challenges which are always there. In fact, many of the speakers also, our keynote speakers, they already had mentioned about the challenges which we basically face in the rail infrastructure projects, that sometimes the deadlines are not met, and we are looking at the maintenance problem also. In fact, the Vande Mataram is Vande Bharat is one of the example where we are looking at the maintenance problem also. A lot of things are, again coming up. Of course, it has been a very, very great project of our PM sir, but still there are maintenance issues which are coming. So I really think that private operators have to work, and of course the public partnership and private partners, they have to work in collaboration, and they have to come out with certain kind of efficiency for which actually these PPPs are meant for. So PPPs are meant for basically increasing the efficiency and of course entering a new market, and of course maximizing the ROI. But are we really maximizing the ROI? That is a kind of a certain question which I am presenting today. So certain marketing considerations I have just kept, because for the strategic marketing, we always mention that we need to understand that what are the value proposition which we are actually looking, when we are talking about the PPP projects. So we have to emphasize on the value propositions. We have to, again tell all the partners that how much ROI they are going to get in the collaboration. Because I tell you, again, I'll urge that a lot of public companies, they are really going down, and companies are not able to show that much worth. They don't have efficiency, they are very, very sluggish. In fact, I must say that the ROI is also not coming. So of course, we need to invite a lot of private investors who can actually, and I tell you honestly, private investors also don't want to work with a lot of government projects because, sometimes their work gets delayed. So it's important that, private investors have to be convinced by the strategic marketing plan that they will get a lot of ROI, and of course, they will be able to get a lot of new markets also. They'll be able to enter new markets, and of course, a lot of efficiency can be increased. So that again is a marketing part which we need to have, we need to do, from the rail infrastructure team on behalf of rail infrastructure. These are certain examples I have quoted. If you see the first Gujarat railway station which was redeveloped, it's again a plan of our Honorable PM, and you know very well that it's one of the 400 stations which we have actually envisioned within the 100 cities. So that is again a great project, and 2 stations are already redeveloped and others are in pipeline. So these are again the proven success which we show in the rail infrastructure, and of course the whole credit goes to the triple P model only. Triple P basically follows 3 kind of models. One is BOO. BOO is build, owned and operate. Now, you know, when we build something, we are owning it, and when then we are operating it, then we have to take care of a lot of logistic. In fact, Mr. Sinha also, you know, rightly said that a lot of logistic issues has to be actually addressed, and there are a lot of lacunas, you know, which we really get to see also during the implementation part. Second model, which again is of triple P, is BOT, that is build, own and transfer. So B, generally what happens that again in the railways, a lot of railway IRTS officials are sitting here, and they are so much knowledgeable. I really can say I had already listened to them in the inaugural session. But again, they also must have witnessed that a lot of costing issues are there, a lot of again these kind of which we say logistic issues are there. So that has to be addressed. So again, this is another part which definitely has to be taken care of. Another third is called DBFO model. DBFO is design, then we build, and then we basically finance, and then we finally operate. Again, these three models generally are adopted by the triple P partnership. Now remember one thing, we have to look at that whether these models are aptly implemented or not. That is very, very important for us to understand. Now these are some of the important again aspects of strategic marketing which we when we execute in the triple P's form, that is increase ridership and revenue. Of course the revenue will increase, because when a lot of private partnerships are there, definitely the citizens trust will be built. People knows a lot of ROI is there when the private partners are associated with some kind of a rail infrastructure again. Then build public trust, and of course it's lead to the ensured long-term value again will always be there. So these are certain benefits which we get from the strategic marketing. Now these are the strategic marketing, but we always look at the key players which are there in the market. Then competition, we need to raise the competition for the bidding process also. When we issue the tenders and all, we need to take care that whether tendering has the competition or not. If you're not giving any competition tender and it is just going with the reference, you will not be able to bring some a kind of a high result. You need to be very, very competitive, then only you will get the good result. And then third one is segmentation positioning. Basically we need to identify that what part like, because we are talking of RailTrans Expo today, and a lot of railway maintenance companies, parts providers, even Jackson Infra, of course they are also providing a lot of infrastructure services to us. All the metros are built by them. So of course even this initially we had one person who had come from this what was the name, that Kanishk, who was he was from which company? He's also a private company only. I don't remember the name. The first speaker who was there in the inaugural, anyone remember? First speaker who just said and then he left. What's the name? No. Connect Setia, yeah. So he is also from Western Carriers. So again, Western Carriers have been doing so well. So these are examples of triple P partnerships, and this really leads to a lot of results also. So these are certain key marketing strategies. Branding and positioning has to be taken care of. Value propositions, we need to have the same type of value proposition when we are collaborating between the public and the private. So these are some strategies and tactics. Of course, digital marketing. Without digital marketing, nothing can be achieved. We know very well, right? Because we need to make every public understand that we are actually doing everything for the citizens only, isn't it? For us only. And our Honorable PM is one of the example. He has actually united us, and in leading the India at the global level. And we are really, really proud of that. These are some customer engagement and experience we need to be very, very particular about, because we need to have user-friendly interface, real-time update, loyalty programs, customer feedback when we are running these kind of triple P models. And then these PR, of course, one of the PR professionals, company founder came also today. So again, PR has a really, really big role, because ultimately everything, whatever we are doing, we are relating with the public only. So all these technological, innovations will be helping us to analyze the data and come with the right input also. So these are some kind of services, revenue diversification. These are the success rate which we will find when we are talking of triple P partnership. And this is the future of urban rail marketing when we are using the strategic marketing, data-driven insights, personalization, sustainability, and innovation. I'm just going to be crisp because I know I am between you and lunch. So that is why I just, skipped my slides in a very faster way, because finally, it is the people connect only which will help us to grow at the global level. Thank you so much.
And to present a small token of appreciation for your valuable insights and your time, I now request Mrs. Mamta Shah to kindly join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, could I please encourage everyone to take out their mobile phones? फटाफट से अपनी अलार्म या क्लॉक की ऐप पर जाइए कृपया करके. Thank you ladies, thank you very much.
Wonderful idea and very thoughtful and a great exhibition. I really congratulate not only for organizing this thing.
यहाँ पे आने के बाद मतलब 2 दिन हमने स्पेंड किया और 2 दिन में हमें काफ़ी सारे अच्छे क्लाइंट्स मिले. इवन सम हमें रेलवे की भी कुछ ऑफिसर्स मिले.
When we had installed our stall, we were getting all the supports, all the manpower, all the equipments and tools that we needed. It was really pleasant experience over here.